Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. I have returned to Skellige, this time without getting attacked by pirates on my way here. And I am now near Renvik. That's where we did the Nizing quest a while ago. And today I want to continue with the main mission. And I actually have to go over here for that. So it would have been closer to travel to that place. But I figured I can do some explorations on my way to the quest, right? Plus there doesn't actually seem to be a road from Redgill to this place, so it may not be that easy to go. This seems to be a mountain, so it's maybe just safer to approach from this direction. And I also hope that I can play Gwent against Ermin, who's apparently in this place as well. Speaking of Gwent, I had a look at my Gwent guide, and I think I'm doing pretty well in my collection. Apparently the one card from Kaer Morhen that we were supposed to find was a card from Lambert, so we can check that off the list, even though I haven't even been to Kaer Morhen yet. But we already have the card, and it's looking pretty good on all the other counts as well. Anyway, yeah, let's head out into the world again, and we will try to reach the site of the magic cataclysm, and we will probably yeah, I want to check out those villages on my way there, so I will go and explore a little bit, and as usual I will just bring you back whenever I find something interesting, and that is actually kind of interesting because I think these may be wild horses. I mean, we saw some of them in White Orchard, but I wasn't sure if they were wild horses or just escaped domesticized horses. And, well, apparently we have some bandits to deal with. Sure, let's kill the bandits before we continue. Pretty low level anyway. What happened now? That was weird. Usually don't get that with a bandit camp, do you? Or is this kind of like an abandoned site here? Oh well, I'm going to grab the stuff and I'll be on my way again, I suppose. Ah, give me the loot. Alright, that seems to be everything. Anyway, let's move on. We have stuff to do today.
Oi, Witcher! Got an offer for you.
You're talking to me? Well, I'm the only witcher around, so I guess so. Jengifred? That's your name, really?
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jengifred himself.
So you're a bounty hunter and you're called Jengifred. Alright, alright. So, what do you need me for?
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and every one's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut. Often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
I thought you kind of wanted my help for this. The Sad Tale of the Grossbart Brothers. Okay. Look for the Grossbart Brothers in Southern Arts Gaelic. Okay, but this is something for a later day. Yes, I have arrived in this little village now, Blandair. There were a few houses down here, but they were of no great interest except for some loot. However, on my way there, I did get attacked by an armored Arrakis and some Endregars, and believe it or not, I actually found 2 red mutagens. 2. One on the Arrakis and one on an Endregar. I think it's the first time I found a red mutagen on an Endregar. But it was enough to craft another red mutagen. Still not enough for a greater one, but at least I could replace the small minor red mutagen in this slot with a normal one. So that's something at least. Anyway, yeah, let's spend a few minutes in this town, I suppose. See if we can find anything. At the very least, there's a trader around and a notice board.
They've out one there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full garrison.
Oh, aye. Must have sent men against the Black Ones. Not expecting anyone to strike from the sea.
Then they're in for a surprise. And we're in for glory and riches.
Yeah, let's maybe read the notice board first.
Well, my dad's off fighting the Black Ones.
Council of Elders decision. The Council of Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare foals, the foal is the owner's property. But the one to whom the stallion belongs has the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. Interesting solution. Beware the black ram, who butts one straight in the ass if one turns the ass to him. Ciri. Okay. I'll be careful. Skald seeks apprentice, will teach a boy with a keen ear and strong lungs the art of blowing bagpipes. Gear golden lips. Leaving the village. I had to break my oath. I'm leaving the village and the Isles. Take what you want from my house, divide my land and sheep between yourselves. Be well. Loftur, son of Hodor. I'm trying to think if I heard that name before. About Hjordis. Many a young man has asked me to give them my Hjordis as wife. To all of them I say the same thing. Hjordis will take the one she herself chooses, and I will not go against her wishes. Go talk to her if you like, and leave me in peace. Look here. I like this guy. Contract missing miners. It'll not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant. A few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what's become of them. Whoever does so will get gold to match his glory. Yeah, village elder of Blandair. Yep, this is exactly my line of work.
Whoa!
So, we have yet another contract. Pretty high level though. And yeah, at some point I probably have to make maybe like an extra long episode where I'm going to deal with a bunch of contracts in a row. I have a pretty low level one in Velen, several actually, so at some point I will probably just, you know, start fulfilling a bunch of contracts in one episode. But for now, we're just going to continue with this one. And yeah, sure, let's talk to the trader and maybe have a game of Gwent.
Could very well be your lucky day. Spending hard-earned coin, that's an art in itself.
You're right about that.
Let me have a look.
Again, he doesn't have anything that I currently need. I actually did sell all my stuff before I came back to Skellige, but apparently I already collected some additional stuff. Yeah, let's play some Gwent. I mean, I don't want to include all the Gwent games against, you know, merchants and stuff, but
Hard to
every
argue
now
with
and then,
that. Want a bit more to spend, though. So how about a game of Gwent?
I think we can do that. So, I don't know, how about Nilfgaardian deck today? He's playing Northern deck, okay. I have one spy. I feel I can do better than the young emissary. I mean, these guys are pretty low value, but they can revive, which might be useful, so I'm going to keep them. Okay, so I'm going to start. Let's play the spy first. Huh. Well, I can easily destroy that guy with my villain Trettenmirth. And I may actually want to do that. Let's get rid of a spy. Yeah, sure, let's use a commander's horn. I hope he's not going to use a Scorch card. No, he's passing, so I can actually claim this round. Okay, now for some hero cards maybe. Right, I can bring back some of my cards. Pretty much all of them, actually. He's going to revive the spy, huh? Yes, he does. However, that's why I have a decoy. So, yeah, sure, let's play the spy next. Oh, yet another spy. Right, I know what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to use the villain Trettenmirth, but to use it in the next round. So how about this? Bye bye. He has a bunch of siege equipment. Yeah, sure. Let's get another spy going. Well, this isn't too bad. I can't really use a decoy properly. Okay, I mean, he's pretty much done with his card, and I think with my commander's horns I should be able to beat his score. There we go. And victory. Thank you. So, do I get another card? I do. Fivandral and Fidel. I think that is a Scoia'tael card. It is. It is. So I may want to revise my Scoia'tael deck at some point.
Where are you going?
But let's leave this place behind for now.
Witcher, eh?
Because I want to start the main quest today.
Vagrant.
And we can still spend more time in that place and look around a little bit later.
What? That one.
Who are you?
Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, it's about the miners. I don't want to do this right now. I'm
Farewell.
coming back for this. I'm coming back for this later. So I need to come back here anyway. Right. Let's just ignore that guy for now. And see how we can get to this place. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to cut through here and try to reach the other road over here. Alright, I think I have reached my destination.
You're mad,
Um,
woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the Mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Well, apparently,
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
shit hits the
Good.
fan already.
May all Skellige know, Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
What are you talking about?
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much.
The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past.
He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable.
When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Anyone ever used it? Well, probably not. If, using it renders it useless, then it cannot be used before, right? Because then we couldn't use it now. Or am I missing something here? Yeah, how did you get the mask?
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Urberos's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
Well, yeah, I guess she's doing it for Ciri.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long, whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring...
Oh,
What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
well, I guess that settles this discussion.
We must neutralize the mask.
Right, talk to Yennefer. I will try to find her. Where are you? Let me talk to you. maybe this was not such a good idea. Oh, I think this must be her.
Geralt, watch out!
Great.
Oh, what's going on here? Foglet? What is Foglet doing here?
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
Yeah, Ermien's pretty mad at you.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
I'm sure you do. So, what do we do now with the mask?
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Okay. Let's do it.
Well, let's go.
This way. Already found the first spot.
Right, quest items. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel, then selecting it from the quick access menu. Alright, I know how this is going to work. Apparently I have it equipped already. And I suspect this is the site of the Cataclysm, which is why this place looks so devastated. I see. Hang on a second. I want to grab my Foglet loot though. And now I'm supposed to follow her.
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Alright.
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
Okay, let's try this.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Okay. Let's do it.
Taste this!
And oh, another Foglet.
Don the mask.
What? Here? This spot? Oh, I see. What the
Watch
hell?
out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Okay.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Okay, let's...
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
It is creepy.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself. There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Okay, let's deal with the Foglet first.
Well, ready? Use the
And another
mask.
spot.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Alright, at least we're getting some information out of this. So the whole stunt has been entirely useless.
Don the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
Our mysterious elf
It's Ciri's
mage, I
companion and
suppose.
the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally.
So, do we know where the mage fled to?
The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
So let's see where the attacker landed.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us!
If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Well, that's a good question, but it seems like it wasn't really that bad. Not that Yennefer could have known.
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
This is awkward. Yeah, we did learn something about Ciri.
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
So, Ciri was in Velen, then she went to Novigrad and teleported away from Novigrad, possibly ending up on Skellige, and then she went back to Velen. Okay, well, that's interesting, but we need to examine one more trail first.
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Or maybe she was in Skellige first and then came to Velen and then Novigrad, right? That could be possible. Look for a body. Okay, let's look around.
Something's pinned under
Right.
that tree. Can you...
Around
I
here.
can. Geralt, please move before I'm forced to place it down on your head.
Okay, sorry.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Yeah, probably because of the elder blood.
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
So the Wild Hunt was on Hindersfjall.
Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindarsfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Yeah, let's do this later. Let's see you there.
See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Right. Hang on a second, Ermin. I actually wish to talk to you. Right, I do want to play Gwent. So, you're a Hierophant now?
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
And what's your opinion on the war?
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emmir's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
That's a good point, but I didn't know that there was domestic strife in Nilfgaard. But yeah, let's play some Gwent.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Certainly. I got my first deck, years ago, back in Sintra. Proceeded to teach the game to half of Skellige. Why do you ask? Looking to play?
Indeed.
Yeah, glad to play around.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, he's playing monsters. Oh, 3 Commander's Horns. I have no use for 3 Commander's Horns. Yeah, I'll take the Reviver. Maybe I can get something better here. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to start with this guy. Right, he's going to summon all the things now. So, pretty sure I can outdo him with my my Crinfield Reavers. That is an interesting move. I think he's probably going to pass. Right? That's what you're trying to do. Let me pass. Yep, he wanted to pass. It's kind of predictable, to be honest. But at least I didn't have to waste any more cards here. So, I can just continue with these cards now. Well, these cards aren't really that dangerous to me. Yeah, I don't have any Scorch cards, so I can just play my high cards now. And I suppose I can actually bring back my Crinfield Reaver. Okay, that one's a bit stronger though. but I'm still feeling pretty confident here. What does his leader card do, by the way? Restore a card from your discard pile to your hand. I guess it's would have been that one. Yeah, I can't actually revive anyone. Why are you using the commander's on? Well, he probably has another one, right? I'm sure he has another one. So, let's see if my cards will be enough in the end. I don't understand why you used your commander's horn on your siege row. But whatever, I'm not going to complain. So he can restore a card, right? But he didn't. Okay, well, this was
Lovely.
easy.
Congratulations. You've a good deck, but it could use a bit of supplementation. Here, take this card.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Krach. I gave him his deck, introduced him to the game. But the pupil has surpassed his master. There's also Gramist, a vile character, but undeniably talented.
Okay. Oh, I got a lesson from my monsters deck. Alright, so I have a few more people I can play against. Let's have a look at it. Where would I find them? Gwent, Skellige style. Krach, I know where that guy is. Where is Gramist? Over here. Alright, so maybe I'm going to pay him a visit soon. I actually think there is another quest. Yes, find Gramist's workshop. Yeah, sure, maybe I'm going to do this too. But apparently we finished the main quest, and now we are supposed to go to Hindarsfjall. Also, why is this quest level 50? I'm pretty sure the previous one was higher. I don't understand why they sometimes switch the levels of the quest back and forth. Anyway, I think this can wait a while, so I will spend some time, exploring the main island, and I may actually go and do the quest for the children of Krach, for Ceres, and I forgot the name of the other guy, but we had 2 quests, so I may want to do them first. And yeah, let's maybe go back to the Druids camp and have a look at that place, and then I think I'm going to end the episode for today. It seems like he's going back there too now. Let me put a quest mark. Also, why is there a shop? That is rather strange. I don't see a shop anywhere. So I don't know, maybe he's not here at the moment, and then maybe I need to come back later. That could be possible. So let's just look at the camp. And what are all these enemies around here? Ah, wolves, of course. Well, I suppose we are going to get rid of the wolves. There we go. Right.
Praise the passing day.
I gotta say though, this druid's camp is not nearly as nice as the one in the swamps of Vizima. That was one beautiful place. I mean, the weather's kind of crappy too here, but you know, the place itself isn't nearly as amazing. It does have a nice view though. Gotta give them that. So can I? No, they're not talking. We have
Would
a
you like to
herbalist
buy
though.
something from my stash?
I don't
Maybe.
know. Do you have
Let me see what you got.
anything of interest? It does seem like pretty common stuff, so I don't need it.
So long.
Right. In that case, I think I'm going to make a cut here. So in the next episode, I will, maybe I'm going to visit Gramist, explore some of the surroundings of this place, and at some point I will, have a look at the quest for Ceres and Hjalmar. No, Hjalmar is the guy we're looking for. What exactly? Who was the guy we're trying to help? No, it's Hjalmar. Hjalmar went missing and we're going to find him. Right, that's what we were trying to do. And this is a quest for Ceres. Alright, fair enough. So, I will do these probably not next episode, but in the near future. But for now, let's end the episode here and we will continue tomorrow as usual. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.